what happens when a legendary boxing relationship transforms from championship success into total chaos. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis were once viewed as one of the sport's most powerful combinations. Mentor and protege, promoter and superstar, they appeared impossible to separate. But now, with Tank preparing for his major showdown against Lamont Roach, the relationship seems to be reaching a breaking point. The tension between Floyd and Tank has reportedly become more intense than ever, and the drama surrounding them is beginning to feel like a fight taking place everywhere except inside the ropes. The situation has reportedly moved far beyond public disagreements and uncomfortable exchanges in front of the cameras. Rumors of a serious private confrontation have now added even more fuel to the fire. We're taking a closer look at the alleged clash between Floyd Mayweather and Tank, how the controversy involving Calvin Ford may have contributed to the fallout, and why Tank's talk about walking away from boxing has supposedly left Floyd deeply frustrated. And as all of this unfolds, the build-up to Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach is bringing an entirely new level of pressure and controversy.
Yeah, that's funny.
What up, though?
To understand how the situation reached this point, we have to go back to reports from earlier in the week. According to people familiar with the situation, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis met privately in an attempt to settle their differences. Instead of repairing a relationship, however, the meeting allegedly made things even worse. Floyd was reportedly upset over two major issues: Tank's intention to retire following the Lamont Roach fight and the growing distance between Tank and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford. During that conversation, Floyd allegedly challenged Tank about cutting important people out of his life and failing to appreciate those who helped him rise through boxing. But Tank reportedly refused to sit quietly and accept the criticism. One source claimed that Davis had already been carrying frustration toward Floyd for quite some time, and once Mayweather began speaking to him about his decisions, everything erupted. The disagreement allegedly became loud and personal, with Floyd accusing Tank of forgetting where he came from, while Tank argued that Floyd had spent years trying to dictate his career. Reports even claimed the confrontation became physical, with Floyd allegedly pushing Tank before Tank supposedly responded by throwing a punch. Security reportedly moved in before the situation could get any worse, but by that point, the relationship may already have suffered serious damage.
Bitch! I killed you! You crazy? I know the fuck these niggas playing with!
And that brings us directly to Calvin Ford, because the issues surrounding Tank's former trainer appeared to be another major piece of this complicated story.
What does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school And then from school, I go straight to the gym, don't tell my grandma.
For anyone unfamiliar with their history, Calvin Ford was much more than just a coach in Tank's career. He had been a longtime guide and a father-like figure throughout Davis's journey in boxing. Their relationship was built over years of training, trust, and success. But things reportedly changed after Ford became involved in training Floyd for a future exhibition appearance, leading Tank to distance himself from the man who had been by his side for so much of his career.
I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to be built as you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows.
So why would Ford, someone so closely connected to Tank's rise, decide to move in a different direction? Ford has reportedly remained fairly reserved when discussing the situation publicly, but people close to the boxing world have suggested that the move could represent a major professional opportunity for him.
Never got trainer of the year when Floyd was fighter of the year. Yeah. His dad never got trainer of the year. So, you know, I've been openly expressing that. And I think it's time to Calvin.
Mayweather's business network reaches across the sport, and an association with Mayweather Promotions could potentially give Ford access to new fighters, greater exposure, and opportunities on a much larger stage. From a career standpoint, the possibility of expanding his influence in boxing may have been difficult to ignore.
They may be but he may be friends with the guy that fights that fights in the main event, but he can't live the same lifestyle that the main event.
But there may be more to the story than simply professional advancement. Rumors have circulated that Ford could also be exhausted by some of the turmoil surrounding Tank in recent years. Between legal troubles, court appearances, and a personal life that has repeatedly attracted headlines, some have speculated that the constant attention and controversy may have placed strain on those closest to him.
You got handcuffs.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me, Mom.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't.
Reportedly saw Ford's decision as a painful betrayal, believing that his longtime trainer had chosen Floyd's side instead of remaining loyal to him. The situation reportedly became even more difficult when Ford joined Mayweather Promotions, something Tank allegedly viewed as the ultimate break in their relationship. Floyd, meanwhile, has publicly suggested that Tank allows emotions and personal problems to interfere with important business decisions. During their reported private confrontation, Mayweather allegedly pointed to the Calvin Ford fallout as evidence that Tank was allowing pride and frustration to influence his choices.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean, that's
I'm
fair.
not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Tank's response? He called Floyd a hypocrite, claiming Floyd's the one who's been interfering in his career ever since he left Mayweather Promotions.
Cut you off because he was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the deal.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
this
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Tank's reported answer was just as strong. He allegedly accused Floyd of being hypocritical and argued that Mayweather himself had continued trying to influence his career even after Tank separated from Mayweather Promotions.
Bob is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
As if the fallout with Calvin Ford wasn't already enough to shake the boxing world, Tank's unexpected comments about retirement created another massive wave of uncertainty.
What trash? What changed? What made this shit trash? Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Tomato.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like you said, you got to squawk today.
Just 1 week earlier, Davis had reportedly announced that 2025 would be his final year as a professional boxer, a statement that immediately sent fans and members of the boxing community into shock.
Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is. It goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis.
According to reports, few people were more unhappy about that possibility than Floyd Mayweather. Sources claimed Floyd took Tank's retirement plans personally and viewed them as yet another example of Davis making a decision without regard for his former mentor's perspective. During their alleged heated meeting, Floyd reportedly questioned why Tank would consider leaving the sport and accused him of walking away before reaching his full potential. And with all of that tension hanging over him, Tank was still heading toward one of the most talked about fights of the year against Lamont Roach.
They talking, they talking, but you know how it's gonna get. You know how it's gonna get. I'm a machine, a real machine. You know how it's gonna get. A real one. I'm the same nigga when they ain't around. People think that's when you touching them round. Nigga before I'm 10, I'm mama get rid of them, mama leave them right there. Nigga before I'm 10, I'm mama get rid of them, mama leave them right there. Niggas all the time.
The matchup had been promoted as a huge moment on the boxing calendar. But instead of the build-up remaining focused entirely on excitement and competition, the atmosphere surrounding the event became filled with arguments, tension, and unexpected drama.
Overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say?
What was supposed to be an ordinary promotional press conference for Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach, scheduled for March 1st, 2025, quickly became much more intense than many people expected.
I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
Now
watch.
They gonna be
now
there.
Watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago?
You know how when they told you say how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? Mm-hmm. And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but
it be like situations like just now, like when he talking, that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm saying, you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going.
The venue was filled with energy. Fans were watching closely, cameras were recording every moment, and the usual pre-fight anticipation was everywhere. Yet with Tank involved in so much controversy already surrounding his name, it felt almost inevitable that somebody would eventually say something that pushed the atmosphere in a more explosive direction.
When he fought Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try.
And Lamont Roach certainly wasn't interested in staying quiet. He came prepared to answer back, and the tension between the two fighters made it clear that this was far from a calm promotional event.
You
can't do shit. Wait,
I don't give a fuck. I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
We got the whole hood over there. Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off the spot. They gonna trick you off the spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it.
With all the verbal shots being exchanged, the expectation is that the buildup will eventually lead to a major showdown in March. Both men appeared focused on proving themselves, and once the talking finally ends, the ring will decide who can actually back up everything being said.
He's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be conscious.
Also reportedly had strong feelings about Tank discussing retirement before their fight. From his point of view, it could be interpreted as disrespectful, almost as if Davis was already looking beyond him instead of treating him as a serious challenge.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap?
It gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying. Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
That gives Roach even more motivation heading into the contest. His goal will be to destroy Tank's plans, hand him a loss, and make sure this fight becomes a major part of both fighters' legacies. Tank, on the other hand, has shown enormous confidence and appears to believe that defeating Roach will be a relatively straightforward task.
On Roach, but you know, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come and come at me.
Yeah.
And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Uncle Al didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiate.
But if we look at the bigger picture, there are plenty of people asking whether this should really be Tank's final year. If Davis truly intends to leave the sport soon, many fans believe there are other major opponents he should face first, including someone like Shakur Stevenson. From that perspective, a fight with Lamont Roach is far from the only major opportunity still available to him.
You hope Tank, I know he's announced that he's retiring at the end of 2025. I don't know if you believe that or not, but
I don't know. I thought he was very sincere. Sometimes the hunt
fed up with,
maybe, but boxing can do that to you, I think, in general. So I think that maybe he wants to do something different with his life. We can only look after our own, and that's Shakur Stevenson. And for me, Schofield, Zepeda, Tank. That's the plan for 2025. And if we were to do that, I think Shakur against Tank is one of the best fights in boxing.
And if retirement truly becomes reality, fans may have to accept that the long-discussed showdown with Shakur could disappear along with it.
It's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go.
So what is this entire conflict really about? When you look beneath the arguments, it appears to involve much more than boxing. The real issues seem to revolve around influence, loyalty, respect, and legacy. Tank reportedly believes Floyd has tried to maintain control over his career for years, while Floyd may see Tank as a fighter with extraordinary talent who is in danger of leaving the sport before accomplishing everything he possibly can.
Mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate. Listen, man, life is about planning. Yeah. And if anything, consider that a part of his plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he's trying to do before he gets out of here. You know, at the same time, like Terrence, for instance, I don't talk to Terrence about retirement. He'll ask me sometimes like, how you feel, how is that kind of stuff. I try not to be overly excited about it. I'm excited as heck to be retired. But when it comes to Terrence, it's my boy. What I can is put bugs in his ear, in his head about wanting to be retired, because I know once the closer you get to wanting to be there, the closer you are to there and further away from actual competition, you know. So Tank, you know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement.
As for Floyd Mayweather, he has already suggested that another appearance in the ring could be possible. Some fans have even wondered whether Tank stepping away might give Floyd an opportunity to place himself back at the center of the boxing spotlight. That's where today's story ends, but the drama surrounding these two boxing stars may be far from over. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, share the video with other boxing fans, and stay tuned for the next one.